Okay, in this tutorial we'll continue working with the logic bricks within the game engine, and we're going to look at constraining objects so they can't go any further in one direction. And you can constrain them otherwise, rotations, things like that. But here's the same setup from before where I was just moving this object around like this. Actually, I have it changed around for the moment. But I'll change the orientation, and this is important. In this case, I notice I have my global axis is x is this way, which is aligned with positive x here. And my local means it's rotated, so I'm going to change this so I'm going to clear the rotation. I can do that just by pressing Alt R, and I'll clear the rotation. Now my local axis and my global axis are aligned with each other, and that's important for this particular lesson. Just doing so, I'm going to go into the game logic here, and I'm going to take a look at this. Here's the setup that I had from before, where I was just using the up and down arrow to move it on positive x and negative x, and the left and right to move it on positive y, negative y. Alright, so what I'm going to add over here is another actuator, and I'm going to add a constraint actuator. I'm basically going to constrain it to some boundaries. And how I'll constrain it is, I'll move this up so you can see it, is I'm going to constrain the location. You can do the orientation or the rotation, things like this, but we'll start with the location. And I'm going to constrain it on x between 0 and 10, and this is why the local x matters here. So I'm going to say the x axis, and I'm going to say 0 to 10 like that, and I'm going to check it whenever my up and down, because up and down are controlling the direction of the x axis. So I'm going to also move this one to here and connect this one to here as well. So every time I move up and down, it's going to check this constraint. Okay, so let's go back and see if it works. Where's the 0? There's 0 here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 10 is about there. So it should be constrained from about here up through there when I run it. Alright, so I'm going forward. Can't go any further, and it can't go any further in this direction. But since I haven't touched it in Y, it just goes as far as it wants. It just keeps going like that. So basically you can create the boundaries for, if you're an indoor football stadium or something like that, anything that's got borders around it. This is a way to do it. Otherwise you might have to create walls. I could build an object with walls and bounce objects against there, and that's one way, but this kind of is another quick and easy way to prevent characters from going outside the boundaries of something. Okay, well that's it, a quick and easy lesson, and I'll see you in the next lesson.